they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers.
Let's see what that subverting means. Subvert, which is also present in subverting, destabilize, unsettle, overthrow, overturn. Read that verse again.
Of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers.
Overthrowing the hearers. That's once again the ones that will listen. Those are the ones you're supposed to be dealing with. The ones that have a small bit of faith, deal with them. Just like he said, that mustard seed is the smallest seed, but it grows into the biggest tree. But don't go out there and try to be a scientist for no profit. But if you see people that have the smallest amount of faith, deal with them. They may grow into a huge tree of life for others. Go ahead.
Study to shew yourself, or shew thyself approved unto Yahweh.
See, you're supposed to be studying these scriptures. And studying doesn't just mean read. It also means to listen. Also means when you're dealing with life, you should be putting one and one together, making two. Like I said, if a man come up to you at work and he seems like an Israelite in spirit, and he starts talking about his woman cheating on him, his kids being taken from him, you should be bringing out the Deuteronomy 28 curses. But if you don't know it, how are you going to do it? How are you going to bring out that truth to that man that is actually seeking truth? That's why he's talking about it. He's asking for someone's opinion. Tell me what you think about this. What do you think you would do if this shit happened to you? But if you ain't got the truth because you don't study, you're not making profit for the Lord. You're that servant, unfaithful servant that hides the talent. Go ahead.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Dividing it, like we're doing right now. We're dividing it up into pieces so that you could understand it. A workman, I'm a workman. When I go to work, I don't deal with nobody else. You know, a lot of people, they tell me, oh, you work too hard. Oh, you don't have to do it that good. But in my own spirit, I got integrity. You know, and I like doing a good job. Because I represent the Lord. I mean, I'm merely a housekeeper, like a janitor, but we all have skills that we're supposed to do, and you're supposed to do it to the best of your ability. If you're half-assing it out there, you're not being you're not being a good representative of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Right.
But shun profane and vain babblings, or they will increase unto more ungodliness.
Profane and vain. Profane means out of place or out of the temple. Vain means worthless. Basketball. A lot of you sports fans, you babble about bullshit. You know, that's idolatry. That's homosexuality because you idolize another man. You know, and that shit's set up anyways. Women, you know, I know some of you women watch the camps videos. You women, you are that vain and also profane babbler. Babbling about style, babbling all about what another person has and why you don't have it. Worthless babbling. Meaning it doesn't mean shit. You're wasting air and time. Okay?
And their word will eat as doth a canker, of whom is his Hymenaeus and Philetus, who concerning the truth have erred, saying that the resurrection is past already, and overthrow the faith of some.
And that's these Christians. And you get overthrown because you didn't show yourself approved through your studying, through your hard work and effort. The Lord gives you the faith, but then you just, all right, I believe in God, but that's as far as it goes. I know I'm an Israelite. That's as far as it goes. And you're the one that gets overthrown by this bullshit. Love each other. Well, that means the white man too. No, it does not. Jesus came to save the world. No, he did not. You need to break that word. You need to dissect the scripture. You know, that's part of the studying, breaking the words down. What does a colon mean? What does a semicolon mean? What does a comma mean? Why did he say it like this? Who's he talking to? You know, you got to start getting deeper instead of just trying to read as fast as you can just to get through, so that you can get back to your worldliness. Or you're going to be overthrown. And someone else is going to have your place. And when that fire comes, it's going to be that much harder because you're going to know you had a spot. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh stands sure.
Meaning, no matter what, if you mess up and you get kicked out, you get overthrown, you go back to Christianity, you start being a freaking stupid-ass Muslim, a Buddhist, go out there and chant, maybe a tree hugger, hug a Edomite. It doesn't matter. The Lord's foundation will stand for sure. Go ahead.
The Lord knoweth, or having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his.
The Lord already knows. There's a seal on the men who are the elect. He already chose them before the earth. But he knows who are his. Go ahead.
And let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity.
Like you Christians, you keep using that name Christ. I'm a Christian. Then why the hell are you still committing sin? You're not a Christian. You're a damn pagan. But us that know the truth, we're supposed to start making changes in our life. Every day you're supposed to strive, which means to fight, to compete, to get closer to what the Lord's perfection was. Of course, we'll never be completely perfect in this system because the system doesn't allow it. But when the Lord comes back, you know, you need to be fighting. You need to already, that's like Noah. When that flood came, Noah was in the process of already, the ark was already built. He had faith because the Lord gave it to him, but then he didn't just be lazy. He did what the Lord told him. Even though he was disliked for it. You don't think those people hated him? Called him stupid? Well, there ain't never been rain. You're stupid. That's what they do to us out there now. Do you get discouraged? Do you go home all pissed off and take it all personal? Well, you need to chalk that up and dust it off. Once again, get yourself up, get yourself a clean shower, put some clean clothes on, and get back to work. I don't mean work by go get a job or a better job, making more money. Fuck that money. Get in these scriptures. And if you ain't working, volunteer your time. The Lord didn't say if you don't make a profit, you don't eat. No. He said if you don't work, meaning make yourself usable. Usable.
But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor.
Like a toilet is a dishonoring vessel. You shit in it, you piss in it. Right? But if you like a lot of people, they buy those vase, I think they're called, or vase, and they like them because they're colorful and all that. But they put it on a shelf to put it in a place of honor. Which one are you? Are you the tank that they shit in? Are you going to be that bowl that they set up there because you're beautiful. You're holding strong to your form. And what is the form? Sound doctrine. Go ahead.
If a man therefore purge himself from these,
Purge. Everybody saw that movie, Purge. Purge means where you kill out everything. Get rid of it. Annihilate everything in there. Purge the men, women, children, animals, and burn their houses down. That's what a purge is. No mercy. No prisoners. Go ahead.
he shall be a vessel unto honor.
Go ahead and read that from again.
If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for their master's use, and prepared unto every good work.
Now, if you purge it out of you, you start to take that ambition, that zeal for the Lord, and start to cut the sin out of your life. Like pork, you know, pork's the one right there. That's an easy one. You know, yeah, we all had our favorites. We all liked what the white man gave us. You start to learn to like this fucking society. We all ate pork. It's all in the Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian food. That's their main food now. It wasn't before, but in this captivity it is. But if you're eating pork green chili, well then you better stop. Fuck them burritos. Or find somewhere else to go. You know? Those women with that fake ass hair, that shit, a lot of that's pork hair, that pig hair, that wild boar hair. Well then you better deal with your short ass hair and be proud of it, quit being ashamed of it, and quit wearing those fucking pig wigs. You know? You Native American Indians, you're proud. You guys think you're such a great people as a Native American Indian, and you believe in the one true God, but then why do you complain when I say the one true God sent the pale face at you because you was in sin? You know? Start to purge those things out of you. Like the people, the Negro, Latino, Native American, we were taught to hate each other. Start to purge that hate out. You know? We try to talk to a so-called Judah brother, and he's so proud of his history as a Negro that when we tell him the Latinos and Native American Indian are the same people, he wants to deny that. Or the Latino and Native American Indian denying the Negro because they want to be somewhat white. Purge that bullshit out of your soul. Start to dissect your brain. And pray that the Lord give you faith and courage and strength and understanding what you need to do and how you need to pray about it. But
We also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart.
that call on the Lord with a pure heart. You're only supposed to be breaking bread with those that are in these scriptures, carrying out the Lord's will. You understand that? We're supposed to come back to our own people. Quit messing out. Don't be an Israelite on the weekend talking shit to Edomites, and then in the weekday you're out there best buddy with an Edomite. You know, we got to deal with these Edomites in society. And I ain't saying you can't say hi or hello, have a good day. But when you're going out to the bars with Edomites, you know, you're doing all that kind of shit with them, you already done sold out. You're learning to love your oppressor again. Okay.
But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do
Wait. Avoid foolish questions. That's one for the camp. Don't mess with those stupid questions out there. They ain't got no purpose intentionally of learning. You know in their spirit, because you can read that in their spirit that they don't have. They're just there to mock you, bullshit with you. Send them on their fucking way. curse them and send them on their way. Tell them drop dead, kill themselves, make the world a better place. Don't mess with them. Don't argue with them. It ain't even worth it. It's not profitable to you or to the Lord. Go ahead.
Knowing that they do gender stripes.
Do gender stripes. Generate. They come to cause grief between you, each other, and including those other people that are standing before you. We just had that last week. There was a Judite standing there receiving the word, and he had his own questions, his own doubts that he was truly bringing out to be answered. Well, this damn Edomite, which we were able to tell in the spirit the way this man was, that he was an Edomite. And he was there antagonized, laughing in that man's face about slavery. He was laughing in that Judite's face. It's not time to be friends. It's time to get very serious. Very serious. Go ahead.
And the servant of the Lord must not strive, but be gentle unto all men, apt to teach patience.
To teach patience. All men that desire to be learning, you're supposed to be patiently enduring with them. No matter what their chains are, spiritually or physically. You're supposed to be dealing with them that have the smallest amount of faith to the largest amount. But if the scoffers and mockers, fuck them. Curse them and send them on their way. Don't sit there and fucking deal with them. You're wasting your time. Don't try to convince people. Don't try to sell the truth. Fuck them. Send them on their way. Let them die. But the one that has the smallest bit of faith, that is the prize. That is profitable to you. Go ahead.
In meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, that Yahweh peradventure will give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth.
And that is, in meekness, meaning you got power in you. You got strength in you. You got courage. It says be gentle. That's what meekness is. You're like a lion. A lion can tear your ass to pieces and put you to death. But meek is where he's relaxed. He lets you pet him. That's what a meek is. Like the Lord, Yahushua, when he was on that cross, he had the power to call down thousands of angels and destroy the earth. Destroy everyone in there. But he was meek. It says meek, instructing those that oppose themselves. Meaning the ones that don't believe they can do it. Don't believe they have anything to offer. They got the faith of the Lord, but they oppose themselves. Saying, nah, you know what, I just mess up when I'm out there. Oh, nah, you know, I'm too big of a drunk to be out there. Oh, nah, I got woman issues. I lust, man. You don't want me out there. I'm the biggest sinner, man. They oppose themselves. You're supposed to be meek with them and work that out with them. Right?
And that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will.
That they may recover out of the snare. What is the snare? It's a trap. What is alcoholism? It's a trap. What is lust? Trap. And by who? The devil. That goes back to that Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's where you're going to go, white man. Edomite. You're not even white. You're pink like a pig. Your ass is going to captivity. For 1,000 years, you're going to build our kingdom. And then your ass, you, your wife, and your children, you're all going to be extinct. We're going to annihilate you under the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And he that leadeth, get that verse,